How are you guys doing this evening? I know I've been away for a few days, but rightfully so, to be honest. I had to be honest and take some days off just because, y'all, I was going through it. I ain't even gonna lie. And to be honest, within these past few days, I feel like they've been revealing, as always. Whenever, y'all always know, like when I take some days away, like it's always because I need to. And I feel like that's relevant. And I feel like that's why I had to come on here and come talk to y'all, because a lot of you guys are sitting over here working through y'all trauma. A lot of y'all is working through y'all pain. A lot of y'all is working through y'all sadness. A lot of y'all is working through a lot of different shit right now. And I feel like some of y'all need to sit over here and take a break. Now, within my sabbatical way, I want you to understand something. When truth comes to you, you got to sit over here and take truth and really apply it to your life. See, a lot of you guys are sitting over here going through a lot of shit in life, but y'all are not applying it. A lot of you guys have went through a lot of shit in your past, but you're not applying it. I want you to understand something. Life is not for us to sit over here and give up on. Life is for us to sit over here and experience, learn the shit that we need to learn, and then we continue to move forward. I want you guys to also understand something. Sometimes times get dark, big dog. Sometimes life be whooping our ass. Sometimes life seems unfair. Sometimes it feels as though like nothing is going the right way. But I need you to sit over here and hold on a little bit longer. See, I need you guys to rest when you need to rest. I understand, listen, you gotta fucking make money, but sometimes you need to use your PTO in order to take a rest day. I want you guys to understand something. If you're not checking on yourself, if you're not making sure you're okay, then who's gonna check on you? If you're not sitting over here putting forth the necessary effort into yourself, then who's gonna check on you? And I had to learn this the hard fucking way, is that if I don't have my back, nobody else is gonna have my back. So why are y'all sitting over here slaving over these positions that don't care about you? You're missing all these important physicals, doctor's appointments, you're missing vacations, marriages, you're missing a whole bunch of shit sitting over here living life, or your version of living, which is going to work and coming home, going to bed, living in this depression. See, I want y'all to understand something. Depression can whoop our ass, yes. It can. It's whooped my ass a few different times in life, but I want y'all to understand something. Are you guys fighting through y'all depression, or are y'all sitting over here just letting it whoop your ass? Are you sitting over here actually putting forth the necessary effort into actually trying to get out there and love again? Are you just sitting over here saying, fuck love, what is that? Are you actually sitting over here working on trying to fix your abandonment issues, or trying to even figure out where the fuck abandonment came from? Or are you sitting over here just like, fuck it, well, everybody's gonna leave me? Or are you self-sabotaging? Oh, we can talk all night, yo. Are you self-sabotaging everybody that comes near you because you don't trust no fucking body? Let's talk. I want y'all to understand something. I don't care how much y'all have self-sabotaged. I don't care how much y'all have sit over here. How you doing, Rumble? It's been a minute, Rumble. I ain't seen you in a minute, big dog. Where your ass be? How you doing, Ray? I want y'all to understand something. When it comes to self-sabotage, y'all, the only person that's gonna hurt is you. When it comes to self-sabotage, the only one that's gonna get fucked over in the end is you. So why are you giving all these other people all this power? I want you to understand something, and hear me and hear me well. If that person is not for you, Rumble, take care of your college. If that person is not for you, then they are against you. If that person is not for you, they're against you. If people ain't sitting over here supporting your cause, then they're against you. It's that simple. I want y'all to take that, and I want y'all to apply that to your business life. I want you to apply that to your personal life. I want you to apply that to your school life. Ziggy, we talking. If people are not fucking for you, they are against you. And I need y'all to understand something. I want y'all to hear me really quickly, because I got to touch on a personal situation that's going to resonate with a lot of y'all. There is a situationship I was going back and forth with for years. And I just realized, I always realized that this person wasn't for me. But anytime I hung out with this person, like the vibes be vibing type shit, personalities be cool. And every time I be wondering like, why do we always fall out type shit? But you don't know that these people are secretly your enemy. Simone, thank you, babes. I appreciate all your love. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all could be vibing with motherfuckers. You could sit over here and let me tell you something. You could sit over here and really have energy for these people. You could sit over here and when y'all get around each other, they feel familiar. They feel comfortable. How you doing, Leah? But let me tell you something. What the fuck does comfortability get if you can't rely on these people? What does comfortability get when you can't trust these motherfuckers? What does comfortability get you when they sitting over here living out of ego? When they're sitting over here doing shit for a check? When they're sitting over here, and don't get me wrong, y'all, because listen, we gotta focus on our finances. We gotta put ourselves first. I'm never against that, but let me tell you something. You sitting over here trying to keep yourself around for comfortability reasons with this person, but this person is only looking at you as a number. As quiet as it's kept, these other motherfuckers, and hear me, these other people got deep ass abandonment issues within themselves. They got their own issues, or they sitting over here thinking that you ain't even gonna be around for the long run, so they don't sit over here and give a fuck about how they treat you, what they doing. That you call them at the wrong time, they hanging up in your face. You sitting over here, they only hitting your ass up at midnight hours, 2 a.m. hours type shit. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about, they don't respect you. So let me tell you something. Even let's say they do respect you. Let's give them a little bit more credit, okay? How you doing, A. Marie? Let's give them a little bit more credit. Let's say they respect you. But you sit over here and you ask them, you like, yo, you know, I'm feeling you, shorty. You know, we ain't doing the whole feeling shit. You feel me? But we give them a little credit. We be like, you know, you see long time with me type shit. And they be like, yo, I don't even know how to answer that question. That's your answer. You sit over here and ask them, yo, like, can I talk to you on some business shit? Do you even have any education for me business-wise? They don't. You sit over here and you talk to them and y'all take it as it resonates, because it's gonna hit a little different. It's gonna hit each of y'all at different moments. You sit over here and be like, yo, I don't need nothing from you. I don't need anything, but can I sit over here? Can I just have your listening ear? Because I feel like I don't have nobody to talk to. They can't even give you that. Let me tell you something. Everybody acts comfortable. Everybody sits over here and acts and plays a role in your life up until you're no longer beneficial in their life. Everybody plays a role. Everybody sits over here and acts like the part until they sit over here and until they use you up, or until they witness that, listen, you're not it. But a lot of people sit over here and let me tell you something. A lot of people won't even tell you that you're not it. They will sit over here and just ghost your ass. Oh, Grace, we talking. A lot of people won't sit over here and tell you, and hear me, y'all. A lot of people won't even sit over here and keep it a being with you. Like, listen, I'm just looking for a good time, not a long time. You know why? Let me tell y'all something. I respect an honest person. That's why if I ask a question to somebody and you keep it all the way to being, even if it hurts my feelings, I respect it. You want to know why? Because you're not wasting my time, Grace, or they're playing games. I'd rather you keep it to being. Don't waste my fucking time, because I know how to read in between the lines. Ray said, I was just telling somebody that. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. Hurt my feelings. Keep it a being with me, and this is why I keep it a being with people. If I see you over here playing games on my phone, yo, listen, sweetheart, I know you don't know me like that, but I don't play like that. I'm gonna go ahead and have to get you off my motherfucking line. Yo, I'll give you an example tonight. Last Tuesday, I had a date with this guy. I'm gonna give y'all an example. He canceled last minute. I said, okay. He said some work shit or whatever. But consistency don't lie. Let me tell you, I know I have people that's actually interested in me. So I know what interest is versus what it's not. So I sat over here and I hit him and I was just like, you know what? It's been some time. Let me see what type of time he wants. I had to cut this young man off. And the reason why is because, let me tell you something. Thank you, Amina. I appreciate that. I had to cut this young man off because, one, I'm gonna keep it all the way being with you. I called him, he didn't answer. But I feel like I called him another time and he didn't answer either. But that's beyond the point. You're not answering my phone calls. I barely text you. You canceled our last date. That sounds like too many games to me. Let me tell you something. Young man, he's actually older than me. I just have the tendency of calling grown-ass man little boy, so I'm trying to transition in from little boy to young man. You catch me, Martinez. Let me tell you something. I'm giving y'all this example. It's because, catch me, this young man could have some other shit that's going on. Like, he could literally have life going on. He just told me he just got back from a trip from California. Like, he could have real life going on. But let me tell y'all something. If people are not for you, they're just not for you. It is not, there's no case of wrong timing. There is no case of, listen, I'm so busy. I want y'all to understand something really quickly, okay? There is no case of this, because I've dealt with, and I deal with very busy people. I'm a very busy person too. I make time for what I want to make time for. And I like to sit over here and read in between the lines. So it's like, big dog, I don't do this texting. I hate texting. I do not text, y'all. I will sit over here. You sitting over here trying to hang out? All right, let's set the date up. I'll be like, hey, how you doing? What you doing? But that's about it. And you're lucky if you get that out of me. But the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because energy does not lie. I don't care. Let me tell you, I do not care. Energy does not lie. If somebody is interested in you, they're interested in you. And let me tell you something. I just had to cut off somebody that was interested in me. Because I want to play double sides, okay? I want to give y'all an example. Now, that young man, I don't know what he got going on, but I just told him, like, hey, listen, there's 2 points I want to tell y'all. When you guys cut somebody off, you don't have to be distasteful about it. You just have to sit over here and be honest about it. If you just cutting somebody off, like, I literally sent a voice over, because I don't even send text. I just be like, listen, sweetheart, because I want you to hear my voice. I'm not pissed off about no shit. I'm just about to sit over here. Like, I want you to hear me. Like, listen, I don't think you're interested in, I just don't want to go back and forth. So I'm going to take my leave. Okay. Let me tell you something. I take my leave from situations more often than I can count, to be honest. And it's not even because of them. It's most of the time it'd be because of me, because I just don't play about my energy and I don't play about my time. But let me give you an example as to why I walked away from a gentleman that was interested in me, or that was at least making effort. Because y'all, it can go both ways. Sometimes it's you walking away because they not showing interest, and then there's some reasons why you need to walk away because that's just not your vibe. This other young man, and I don't know why I keep calling these grown-ass men young men, but this other young man, he sat over here and, he was over here calling me. He was over here trying to get me to go to drinks and stuff like that. I just wasn't interested. I'm going to keep it all the way being with y'all tonight. I just was not interested. And I feel like because I was not interested, like, I'm at a point in my life where I can't even fake it no more. I can't fake that I want to go out with you. I can't even fake, like, I just can't. And I don't want to. I don't want to sit over here and be seen out with somebody that I don't really fuck with no more. Like, I don't want to sit over here and be out and fake a conversation with a motherfucker I don't even want to have a conversation with. And it's like, it's so crazy because he asked me for my number, like, in a grocery store. And it's crazy because I really didn't want to give it to him. But it's like, I didn't realize until I seen this TikTok video about this girl. She literally got she got hit in her head by a brick because she didn't give this man her number. And I didn't realize how scared I am of saying no to people with giving out my number, and it's fucked up. And it didn't dawn on me. Like, I never admitted this out loud, like, yo, I'm scared to not give a man my motherfucking number. But when I seen that shit touched my heart, because I'm like, yo, there be times where I really don't even want to give people my fucking number, but I do it because it's like, I don't even want to do the whole he calling me a bitch, now I gotta have an attitude. Like, I don't even want to do the whole, oh, you just like everybody else, or potentially, again, dangerous type shit, like. But long story less long, the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because, listen, I don't care if you are cutting somebody off because they're being inconsistent, or you're cutting somebody off because you just don't like they ass. Let me tell you something. when y'all recognize that people are not aligning with you, it's imperative that you cut these people off. I don't care if they're not aligned with you because they're inconsistent. I don't care if you just don't fucking like the way that their breath smells. I don't care. Cut their ass off. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because y'all are wasting too much time and too much potential on motherfuckers that's not gonna be in your life 5 years from now. I'm gonna call y'all a spade. Some of y'all are caring about situationships that's not even gonna matter, that you're not even gonna remember these people's name in 3 years. A lot of y'all sitting over here like, I'm gonna keep it all the way being with you. I've been a writer all my fucking life. I wrote about my life, my experiences all my life. And it's funny because sometimes I go back to my old journals, very rarely, but sometimes I do. And there be times where I be like, damn, I don't even remember who the fuck this person is. Who the fuck is Antonio? I done met like 10 Antonios in my life. Which one am I talking about here? But that's the relevance. That's the relevance. Let me tell you something. Millie, you said, I literally was just talking to myself about this no more than 20 minutes ago, because you're right on time. Rumble, you laughing. I'm serious though. Y'all think that these other motherfuckers that is hurting your little feelings right now, and really they're not even hurting your feelings, they're hurting your ego. That's one. Y'all really think that these people is gonna matter when you sitting over here finding love? You really think that these motherfuckers is gonna matter when you over here having kids and shit and you happy? None of these motherfuckers is gonna matter. It's not gonna matter if they picked up your phone call or not, or if they sat over here and chose another bitch over you. It's not going to matter. You wanna know why? Because when people ain't for you, they just not for you. That's it. That's all. That's the end all be all. But the point of the matter is that, listen, we're the ones that determine who's important in our lives. We're the ones that determine if this person is important, if we have feelings for this person. Do y'all hear me? You said, Simone said, ego will have you all the way turned around. Mary, I'm just talking to the collective, babes. And your name is Marianne. Good evening, though. I'm about to get into these downloaded messages, y'all. Because I wanted to touch on that, but y'all, it's so funny because I've had a lot of goodbyes, and I think it's because yesterday or today, however you want to call it, is like the last day of Venus retrogrades. But y'all, let me tell you something. So many people got a goodbye these past few days. It's the funniest shit of life. It's not even the funniest thing of life. I feel like it's freeing. And I feel like that's important for me to tell y'all, because a lot of the times y'all are not sitting over here letting go of situations that y'all need to let go of. Where is we touching on? Yeah, I'm not gonna even lie. I sit over here and I've been gone for so many days. I have so many downloads from so many days. Like, I'm like, where do you want to fucking start? I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Fuck the pages right now. I've been really angry these past few days, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I've been so fucking angry these past days. I'm gonna keep it all the way a bean with y'all. I've been angry at myself. I've been angry at life. Shit, I've been angry with God, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been angry. And y'all, I've been like trying my hardest. This is why I haven't went live in the last few days, because I don't like putting my energy off onto y'all unless it's good, happy, good looking energy. But to be honest, that's why I'm over here talking my shit, because I was hoping that nobody was gonna be live tonight. But all y'all motherfuckers is over here on my shit, so what's good? Happy Labor fucking Day. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. I haven't been live because I've been angry as fuck. Y'all want to go through the list? I've been angry because I keep going back to past situations that don't serve me. I'm getting angry because I keep meeting people, but it seems like the same old fucking people that I don't vibe with, or it's like I vibe with, but it's like long term they're not for long term. I'm angry because my finances aren't where they need to be. I'm angry because I keep self-sabotaging shit. I'm angry because I keep sitting over here saying I want to switch patterns, but I'm not. Y'all, I've been angry. I've been crying. I've been angry and I've been crying a lot. And it's like, but how the fuck are we gonna change that? And I feel like that's our energy. Like, that's our energy right now. And I feel like it's because y'all, and I'm gonna touch on me, and if y'all feel this, y'all feel this. But it's like, through me, y'all, I've been so angry because it's like, I know the answers. I just don't like the fucking answers, because the answers is what I need to do, not what I want to do. See, what I want to do is not serving me. See, I keep asking God for things that I fucking want, and he won't give me what I want. He gives me what I need, and that pisses me off. It makes me angry. Let me tell you something. And I feel like I had to get on here and I had to talk to y'all. I feel like God is forcing me to, because y'all, I could sit over here and I could talk that shit about, like, I could talk about how you could sit over here and wait for miracles. I could sit over here and tell you how if you go with the flow, shit will work out. I can go and I can talk all that talk because I know it, I've seen it. But on days like today and days like these past few days, y'all, matter of fact, I know exactly where I need to go. I'm gonna read y'all a journal I wrote down, and it's very, let me tell you something. Oh, it's a conversation that I had, y'all. Today, I didn't give a fuck. This is how mad I was. Today, I didn't give a fuck if I had a meeting. I didn't care if anybody booked me. I did not care. I turned my phone off. This is how mad I was, y'all. I was so mad. And it wasn't even like a, it's you know how you be mad and you be like angry, you be wanting to throw shit. This was a silent mad, and I feel like the silent mad is worse than the throwing shit mad. The silent mad, the silent sadness, that shit is worse. And the reason why is because that's what's going to trigger change. Today was the day where I felt like, God, I don't know what the fuck my miracle is that you're sending me. Today was the day where I was like, God, like, I know I always ask you for signs that I'm on the right path, and he sends them through each and every time. Whether if it's with some Starbucks fucking stickers, somebody telling me, yo, keep going, random phone calls from my family. It could be random. I know God is real, but today, yo, like, I just felt low. And even though, y'all, because there's 2 points I have to tell y'all. I have to be vulnerable with y'all, and I have to tell y'all this, but I also want to tell y'all I knew that this was a spiritual attack on my mind. So some of you guys could be feeling like y'all have been spiritually like being attacked a lot, and what that means to my people that are new to just spirituality in general, that just means that people is literally trying to fuck you, like fuck with your finances, fuck with your mind, trying to get you to go against you, trying to sit over here and sabotage. It could look like spiritual attacks could look like so much shit. But right now, I had to call out my demon, and my demon was myself. My demon was me. My demon was always putting other people before me. My demon is always wanting to do anything out of the sake of love type shit. My demon was sitting over here thinking that making another person happy was going to make me happy. My demon was, listen, maybe if I sit over here and I get to a certain weight, then I'm going to be happier. My demon is, listen, maybe if I sit over here and pay off all this fucking debt, I'll be happier. But the point of the matter is y'all, I went back and I looked at some past journals from years ago, and you know what rang true? I was stuck in a loop for so fucking long, talking about the same shit, still being unhappy. There was times where I was fucking 100 pounds lighter. I kid y'all not. lighter, and I still sit over here and I was still upset and I was still fighting depression even when I was 140. So the weight's not the issue. There was times where I sat over here and I didn't even have a car note. There was times where I sat over here and I didn't have, like, I paid off all my credit cards. But my love life was suffering, so I was still depressed then. There was times where I was sitting over here when I was in a relationship, long-term relationship, thought I was with the love of my life, and I still felt lonelier when I was in that relationship than I did by myself. So what I'm telling you guys is that the loop is that I've always been depressed. The loop is that I've always sat over here and I've always wanted to be, like, when I was skinnier, I wanted to be thicker. When I was thicker, I wanted to be skinnier. I always sat over here and I always wanted to sit over here and fucking, it's like I can never be happy. It's like that's the loop. The loop is that I'm always worried about the same 3 things. When in reality, I feel like God is like, okay, but are you tired yet? Have you recognized that it's a loop? And honestly, I didn't even recognize it was a loop until today. I didn't realize how big my loop was until I sat over here and I took a step out of it. And for y'all that don't know what loops are just basically, y'all, where you sit over here and you have a pattern that you keep repeating and repeating and repeating, and to the point of insanity. It could be like you drinking. It could be like you sitting over here going and you go to your favorite tea shop on Friday. Saturday, you always go get IHOP. On Sunday, you always go to church. On Monday, you sit over here and it's like you have that same cycle. You're a robot. Except for my loop was depression. My loop was thinking that I had to worry about self-image, finances, and love. Call it my 3 loops. But in this moment, I realized that whenever I had one thing, I didn't have the other. And whenever I had the other, I didn't have the other thing. And so it's like, when will I be happy? And then I seen this video on TikTok today, and I seen this guy, and he actually has one of my dream cars, which was an AMG 63, brand new. And he said, I'm getting rid of it. He said, because he was like, the reason I got the car is because I swore up and down that it would make me happy. I got it. And he was like, and for the first few months I was happy, but then that wore off. He was like, in reality, he was like, I got this Mercedes. He was like, but he was like, people give me compliments on it. He was like, I never had a car that people gave me compliments on. But then he was like, you know, and he's like, I'm not even getting rid of it because it's expensive. He was like, because it really doesn't even faze me how much I spend on it. He's like, I'm getting rid of it because the only people that paid attention to me in this car are people that's sitting over here that can't afford this car. People that have big money. He was like, I was talking to one of my, I think it was like a mentor or something. He was just like, but he has more money than he had. And he was like, you know, you shouldn't be driving this car. It's like people that have money, they don't wear their money. So that's for somebody out there. So I thought, what am I living for? Am I living because I want to sit over here and buy a G-Wagon? Because I want to have an AMG 63? I remember there was a time where I was just like, I can't wait till I get my Chanel purse, and then I got it. I remember there were times where I sat over here and said, I can't wait till I get my first Louis V bag, and then I got it. Like, my first fucking Saint Laurent bag, and then I got it. And then and it held true that all of this shit is material items. It doesn't take the depression away. All of these relationships, they never took the fucking pain away. It don't matter if you get into the gym, you get your gains up, you get that six-pack that you want, you get your dream body. It does not take the pain away. So what does? Desiree, you said your loop was with your toxic ex. Desiree, I'm glad that you were able to leave it physically, but it might be time for you to leave it mentally. And the reason why I say that is because, Desiree, I was stuck in a toxic relationship for a few years, but it's been almost 10 years later, and it's like, mentally, I feel like I just got over that shit. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. Sometimes we be mentally bonded to shit more so than physically bonded to shit. And I think that mental warfare sometimes is worse than physical warfare. What the fuck does that mean? That means I feel like it's worse for you to sit over here and mentally be thinking about somebody in your past. It's worse to sit over here and mentally be in a cage. We mentally put ourselves into jails thinking that we're never going to be loved. We mentally put ourselves into jails thinking that we're never going to find somebody better. We mentally put ourselves into jail thinking that we're never going to sit over here and meet somebody that's actually worthy of our love or worthy of us showing ourselves. Or we mentally put ourselves into jail to not even meet people. This is coming from somebody that got her ass beat. I got my ass beat before. And I feel like the mental was worse than the physical, because the scars heal eventually. And it's funny, I was just looking at my neck the other day, and I still have permanent scars on my neck, but it's like, I'm over it. It's time for you guys to sit over here and really deal with y'all mental. So, I was talking to my brother today, and he told me, he gave me this quote, and he was like, you're not going to get anything you want by entertaining things that no longer serve you. And so, y'all, I say all this to say, if there's anything that you're entertaining or that you're touching or that you have your mind set on and it's not serving you, it's not serving where you want to be long term, it doesn't feel good. Fuck what it looks like. What does it feel like? When you talk to that person, does it feel good? When you talk to that person, does it sit over here and like, does it resonate with you? Like, when you sit over here and when you like, can you even talk to them? Like, can you talk to them about some real shit? Can you, like, where you work at, does it feel safe for you to even be there? Or do you feel like you sitting over here always at the verge of always thinking you're gonna lose your job, you know? Do you have friendships, y'all? Are y'all entertaining friendships that have been over 2 years ago, and you're just over here entertaining it because you don't think that the reasoning is that bad to leave the friendship? Kaylon said, great question, just coming in on your point. Like, if you can't connect with you, I can't talk to you. I'm telling you. And I think your name is Kalyon. If I'm saying your name wrong, let me know. But this video will be posted on my YouTube, so you can always go back and watch it from the beginning. Because I feel like when people come in mid-conversation, they be like, wait, y'all be missing good shit too, though. Let me tell you guys something, though. A lot of y'all need to make room for things that are to come. And I'm not even going to sit over here and act like I know what's about to come in your life, because let me tell you something. Each of us are at different points in our life. Sometimes you need to make room for your partner to come through so you can get that marriage that you want. That's if you want it. Some of y'all need to sit over here and let shit go in order to bring a baby into your life. Sometimes y'all are sitting over here connected to karmic people, and the reason why you can't sit over here and have a fucking baby is because you're not supposed to have a baby with that person. Some of you guys have tricked yourself into thinking that you didn't want kids just because your partner said that you want kids. If that is you, get the fuck out of that. I don't care if you love your person oh so bad. Love yourself more. And honestly, don't put yourself second. I want y'all to understand something. Sometimes we deal with situations because we know how to predict the comfortability of those situations. We know how to predict the job. When we go into the job, we know which coworkers to avoid versus who to talk to friendships, we know when they need space versus when it's time. We know which friendships to, or which friends to talk to versus who not to talk to. But it's like, none of that shit is serving you, to be honest. Some of you guys are dealing with people that don't even like you. I wrote down, I don't know why you like me or deal with me. I was talking to my older brother and he was telling me about this situation with a girl. And it's not even somebody he likes. She just did some weird shit. He was just like, to be honest, I was just like, I told him, I was like, listen, if I was a girl, I would never talk to you. And he was like, I don't know why they talk to me either. He was like, if I was a female, I wouldn't even talk to me. That's at numbers to me. A lot of y'all are dealing with motherfuckers that don't fuck with you. They just entertain you based off of the comfortability of not wanting to be alone. Or that's y'all. Take it as it resonates. Sometimes I do that same shit. I remember there's this one guy. Ooh, I cannot remember his name to this day. But it was a younger guy. And I was just entertaining him for the sake of not wanting to be alone. Yeah, I can admit my shit. But I didn't want to kiss him. I didn't want to cuddle him. But I just remember, like, I went to his house because I didn't want to be alone. He'll be on one couch, I'll be on one couch. We could watch movies. I just didn't want to be alone. I stayed over his house like one time and I was just like, yeah. So even if it's not you, maybe it's you that's sitting over here like, yo, I don't really fuck with this person. Like, y'all gotta give that shit up. And the reason why I'm sitting over here and I'm being vulnerable with y'all and I'm keeping it a being with y'all is because we need to make room for what our new future and what it is that we want to come in. But a lot of us, y'all keep hearing that y'all need to clean house. Y'all need to do y'all dishes. Y'all need to sit over here and fucking, in order to bring this in, you need to clean this up. When in reality, y'all, it's not about cleaning it up. It's about getting it the fuck out. Some of y'all got pictures and furniture y'all need to throw the fuck away because it came from a past relationship that you shared with an ex or so. Some of y'all got clothes y'all need to get rid of because it reminds you of a time where you were bigger or you were smaller. Get rid of that shit. You keep comparing where you're at right now to your past, and it's like, big dog, fuck your past. We need to recreate your new present moments. Some of y'all are doing that in situations and relationships that you guys are currently in. Some of you guys are comparing y'all new people to y'all old people, and that's why y'all new shit ain't working the fuck out. You ain't cleared out that old fucking mental warfare, which is what we was just talking about, out of your head. A lot of y'all keep thinking that everybody's gonna fucking hurt you, so therefore you keep attracting people that only hurt you or waste your time. A lot of y'all ain't even allowing people to even get too close to even hurt you. Some of you guys are just sitting over here thinking like, listen, I know they gonna be like everybody else, and hence why they turn out to be like everybody else, because you attract exactly what you speak out, and you attract what you are. If you're lazy and you put in the least amount of fucking work within a situation, but you say you want a relationship so bad, you're gonna attract a person that's just as lazy as you are. But if you put forth effort into your appearance, if you put forth effort into actually giving a fuck about yourself, you're going to meet people that give a fuck about themselves, i.e. then they're going to be able to give a fuck about you and treat you well. But 9 times out of 10, y'all are fucking dealing with motherfuckers that don't even wash their ass. Y'all are dealing with motherfuckers that don't even take care of their own fucking mental health or their own fucking, they don't even take care of their nails. How the fuck are they going to take care of you? How are they going to lead you? They can't even lead themselves out of debt. They can't even lead themselves out of mental warfare. They can't even lead themselves out of anything. But the point of the matter is can you? Can you? Am I lagging? It looks like I'm lagging. Am I lagging right now, y'all, or am I okay? Am I okay right now or no? You said I am? I sure am. Give me 1 second. Hold on.